use something in the entry because it just sets the mood for the Christmas holidays. So even if I don't work with the entire house, normally I decorate the entire house. I'm not doing that this year because I'm starting late. But the entryway is something that I always try to do. So I've cleared everything from fall on this beautiful newly chalk painted server. I love this piece, and I shouldn't say it, but I always say this is a forever keeper. I will insert and link a video showing you guys how you can chalk paint your pieces that you've had for a long time just to give it a fresh look. Well, what I'm doing now is I'm protecting the surface from whatever it is I'm going to place on top. And as you can see, this one is marked island because at Christmas time, I literally serve or I put hot things on top of my island. So this is something that you can pick up. I picked this one up. It's a protector. It's a table protector. It's actually a dining room table protector, but I use it for an array of things, and I have several of them. But I need something long for this. And normally I use that, it's a felt that you can pick up at Joann's or any other type of fabric store. I have those as well, but right now I can't find it. So obviously I'm not as organized as I thought for Christmas, right? Yeah. So we're going to use this instead. It's white, it works, and it's long enough. And this is going to protect whatever it is that I place, on top of this beautiful piece. So I'm letting it hang over just a tad bit. This year I decided to, and I shouldn't say this year, I'm going to literally say 15 minutes ago, I decided to go with the white deers. I've had these for some time. They do light up. I will figure out how to light them all up. And I'm going to place them as so. I think they just look great since this newly entryway is all white. I will have a couple of trees, different colors. But let's start with that beauty. Now I will position this one. She is gorgeous. And I like to say she because she's a she. She's absolutely gorgeous. Then you can't have a reindeer without a sleigh. My girlfriend gave me this a few years ago, and I just have it at different places throughout the house, but she's gorgeous. She's a little large because this print comes off the wall about 5 inches, so I'm losing some space, but I will just position it, tie it down so that I don't have a problem later on. I need something in this area here so that it matches what's going on the left side of this console table. And last year, I think it was last year, we had a super large nutcracker, but the colors are different. I didn't want to paint. I am using a nutcracker in the entry hall, and I do need to paint that one over there and change the colors out. But for this year, I think I'm just going to add another deer. Okay, now you have her in all of her glory in the white. So for me, this is not stable enough because it is moving just in case someone, you know, like I know I'm not gonna bump into it, but someone else may bump into it. So I'm going to, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. I will affix this a little bit better. And I'm going to do that with this floral wire. I actually have nails, and I'll probably show you guys behind the console, and I just keep them there year round because you can't see them. But I actually use them to affix garland to the counter so that it doesn't fall off. And you can see it, but you can't see it. You can also use invisible thread, but I'm being lazy. I don't have time for that. And this is my house. It's not on display. I'm not decorating for a client. I think I could get away with a few wires hanging here and there. Today is just a setup. I'm gonna set up most of this space, and I haven't really started decorating what I'm actually going to do. So I know that I'm going to use these. I'm setting them up. The next tip to creating the best Christmas display or decor is to light everything. I try to light every single thing that I'm using for Christmas. I try to light the deers, the trees, the wreaths, garland, everything. I try to have some type of light to it. Next, I'm going to focus on this area here. I have this table, it's like a barrel table. Was going to paint it out black, but this is something I've had almost 20 years. It's part of it was a dining room table base, and so there's two of these. I'm not going to paint it out black for sake of time, and the stand that I'm using, you can purchase these. I'll leave a link because they sell them on Amazon for how to create a rotating Christmas tree. They're absolutely gorgeous. I cannot talk about these things enough. If you have, I place them in so many clients' homes and they absolutely love it. You put it on the timer, it just starts rotating. It's a slow rotation, but it's so magical. These are my 6 foot, I think they're 6 foot. I think they're 6 foot. These are my 6 foot, now it's kind of bugging, so let me check. They are the 7 foot pencil tree, and I have so many of these. These are perfect, so let me spend some time talking about this tree. It is a 7 foot pencil tree, and look how small. It looks really small. It looks so puny. After you guys finish seeing what this looks like when it's all put together and when it's all decorated, you're going to run, not walk, and purchase several of these trees, and you just put them around the house. I take them, I put them on top of tables, stands. I have tree stands that are individual I will use them for. Right now, I'm going to place it on top of this table. Things are always truly a mess before they actually get to looking good. And this is in every design project. I don't think decorating for Christmas is any different. So we are going to get started with this gorgeous ribbon. It's a beautiful velvet, and then it has the snowflake that is frosted. This is a wire ribbon. And look at that on the tree. It just looks gorgeous. Normally I make bowls that I just place all over the tree. This time I'm going to do things a little bit different, a tuck motion. Kind of like that effect. I think that looks so good. I decided that this is going to be the front of the tree. This area here pretty much is going to be the front, and then I'm going to push it back and turn it sort of on an angle. And the reason for doing that, I don't want to necessarily see it straight on because of the way the bottom's going to be finished. Come along for the journey. And you guys get to participate in this editing of this tree while I'm doing it. We're gonna start with the crown, and this is just drop dead gorgeous. It's a leaf that is covered with imaginary crystals. Hopefully it doesn't wash out. And I'm going to create a crown of sorts at the top of the tree, and then I will use these throughout the tree. So let's get started with my crown. Typically I'm going to take these and spread them out. Everything is on a wire, and I'm just going to stick it in there. Sometimes I need to wrap it with the tree branch or a limb from the tree, but I don't think that's necessary this time. Uh-oh. So you could spread it out before, or you can edit it while you're putting it inside of the tree. A little bit more of a wow factor. I'm going to turn it this way. So we've got them coming from all four angles. So far, I think I've used about 6 of them. So when you're putting together a Christmas tree like I am, and I have an idea of what I want to see, it's always good to come up and down the ladder and take a look at what it is you're doing, just in case you need to edit it again. So I'm going to create the base to the crown that I'm making. So there's a couple ways you can do it. You can just tuck it in and leave it, but for me, I like to secure it, because what happens when you tuck it in and leave it, if the tree moves and different things, then you're going to want to get the ladder. I would want to get the ladder, climb up again, and reposition it. It would bug me. Okay, we're back to the front of this tree where you see I've created a ribbon on top of a ribbon band effect. I didn't take it all the way around the tree, but I did take it more than 2/3 around the tree, and I might add one more, and I think it's simply gorgeous. You see the icicle color, I'm bringing that same color in. These I'm just going to leave out right now because I'll probably tuck them in a little bit like that. The effect that I'm going for is this stacked effect. So I don't want them twisted on the other side, flip-flopped around. I just want them to be stacked on top of one another. Next, I'm going to add the main color bulb that we'll be working with. I will be using 3 different size bulbs and variation in color a little bit. Let me step a little closer so that you can see. This is more of a shiny, and this one is more of an emerald with a little more of a matte finish. So I definitely want to see this one here, and I'm going to go back a little bit into the tree. This one I'm going to start like a cascade effect. I also place all of my bulbs in a bag. So this is a variation, a switch between the colors, and it's got more of a texture to this one. So essentially what I'm doing now is with the ribbon, I'm cascading it, but I'm also separating it in terms of sections. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I'm going to section it again, or almost semi-horizontally. We still keep presence of what our front side of the tree is, but I want to start cascading some white bulbs going in that direction.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree, and I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again, to see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire, chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone memories.
Start by painting this nutcracker. I've got two different color greens. One is metallic, the other is just a regular emerald green, but it does work with the tree. So let's just see which one I like the best. For small areas like this, I'm just going to use a small paintbrush. I'm going to start it off and see how it goes. I'm painting over the pink or the rose gold that I used before, and I should have taped it up and didn't, because look what I got on his forehead. Ciao. I'm just in a hurry, and I think I like that green. One of the reasons why I never really thought that I was creative was because of this paint. You guys remember when we would paint in kindergarten and I could never paint good, so I never thought that I was creative, not understanding that they're not the same things. Just because I'm not detail orientated and I'm not patient enough to be able to execute a great paint job doesn't mean that I'm not creative. It took me a long time to realize that I am a creative being, truly creative. That is my favorite place to be, is when I am creating. I am in my peace zone, and it's simply just comforting. I do like the green. I think it'll darken up a little bit.
If you like this video, hit that like button or subscribe. You will be notified each time there is a new upload. Until next time, make every day a great day.